Gaslighting is one of the most dangerous tools toxic people use, and most people don't even realize it's happening. It's subtle, manipulative, and designed to make you question your own memory, feelings, and even reality. Toxic people aren't always obvious. They can be charming, polite, or even loving in public. But behind closed doors, they twist words, hide facts, and make you doubt yourself at every turn. This silent manipulation is what gives them control over your mind without ever having to raise their voice or show aggression. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden ways toxic people gaslight you so you can spot the signs early, protect your mental peace, and stop them from controlling your life. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to recognize these manipulative behaviors and defend yourself before it's too late. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn might change the way you see relationships and interactions forever. Tactic 1. Word twisting. Toxic people often deny what they said or subtly change their words to make you doubt your memory. You remember a conversation clearly, but suddenly they insist it never happened the way you think. This creates confusion, making you question your own perception and giving them quiet control over your reactions. They don't always argue loudly. Sometimes just a simple "you're overthinking, that's not true," or is enough to make you pause and second-guess yourself. Tactic 2. Blame shifting. Everything that goes wrong magically becomes your fault. Even if you followed all instructions or were careful, they twist events to make you feel guilty. You start apologizing for things that aren't your responsibility. This silent manipulation is designed to erode your confidence and make you dependent on their version of reality. Over time, you may even start doubting your own judgment and decisions, which is exactly what they want. Understanding these two tactics is crucial, because once you recognize them, you begin reclaiming your mental space and breaking free from their subtle control. Tactic 3. Minimizing. Toxic people often make your feelings seem unimportant or exaggerated. When you express frustration, sadness, or anger, they might say things like, "You're overreacting, it's not a big deal," or "You're too sensitive." This tactic makes you doubt the validity of your emotions and teaches you to silence yourself so they can maintain control without confrontation. Over time, you start questioning whether your reactions are reasonable, and they gain more power over your emotional state. Tactic 4. Isolation. Another subtle but powerful technique is isolation. Toxic individuals may try to distance you from friends, family, or support systems by sowing doubt, creating misunderstandings, or even subtly criticizing your relationships. Once you feel alone or unsupported, their manipulative behavior becomes harder to resist. Isolation reinforces dependency, making you more vulnerable to their tactics and less likely to recognize the gaslighting patterns early. Recognizing these tactics is key. Awareness is the first step to protecting yourself and maintaining mental clarity against toxic influence. Tactic 5. Projection. Toxic people often accuse you of the very behaviors they are guilty of. For example, if they lie or manipulate, they may claim that you are dishonest or controlling. This flips the narrative, making you defensive and distracted while they maintain control. It's a classic diversion that keeps you questioning yourself rather than focusing on their behavior. Tactic 6. Using guilt. Guilt is one of their most effective weapons. They remind you of past mistakes, exaggerate favors they've done, or imply you owe them loyalty. This emotional leverage pressures you to comply with their demands, subtly eroding your boundaries. Over time, even small gestures feel like obligations, further tightening their influence over you. Tactic 7. Slow escalation. Many toxic people use a gradual approach. They don't show their worst behavior all at once. Instead, it builds slowly, so by the time you notice, you're already deeply entangled. This tactic makes it harder to break free because it feels like minor adjustments rather than outright control. By understanding these 7 tactics — word twisting, blame shifting, minimizing, isolation, projection, using guilt, and slow escalation — you can start recognizing toxic manipulation early. Awareness is your greatest defense. Stay observant, trust your instincts, and never let toxic people control your mind or emotions again. Protect your peace, because once you see their patterns clearly, you reclaim your life. If you found this helpful, subscribe and turn on notifications for more Psychology Explained videos about toxic people.